Greetings everyone, and Great here with another HPR's 3 replays. On the bottom left side as the blue French, we have Captain MazZen. On top right side as the red Swedes, we have Tika, Taka. And when it comes to natives map, we do have some important yaks, or nope, these are water bison. There's plenty of water for the buffaloes, so they shall fit their name. When it comes to also natives of the map, by the Sufi Mosque, we use some heavy range cavalry, as well as the Jesuits give some light cavalry. Both are ranged. And so, it is also a bit of an asymmetrical map in this case with two different natives. The Smokeless Powder does improve gunpowder damage, useful for both sides, as well as what? Building hit points, not so much. Land villager build time can be useful, but not really. Over here, we've got fasting. Reduce your villagers' hit points, but give increased gathering rate for all of them, which can be nice, but also dangerous. Double-edged sword. And pilgrimage, you get some fattened goats, as well as Sharia law. You get more villagers, which could be useful to the French. Give him 8 more maximum villagers, which would bring up his maximum total up to 88. We do have a trade post up there. Shipment available for the Swedes. We already got a shipment here. Taka. Looks like a standard Skirm Goon deck that I see him usually go with. Versus the 1v1 deck includes blueberries, town militia. Let's see, got leather cannons here, Eisenberg works. So we're going to see some torps, bit of a torque boom. We got Carolyn cards. No Helga stuff. Well, this does affect it as well. Well, this is going to be primarily a Carolyn deck, so the skirms should be very effective against them. And Carolyns get what? Bonus damage and range to only heavy cav rather than to all cav, if I remember correctly. Just one Carolyn for each torp you have on the map enables torps to be sold or cover some of the resources they have cost. That's probably not that useful. And Civil Lifeguard. Carolyns now resist range damage instead of melee damage. Can be useful. Also gives your Carolyns and Grenadiers more hit points. So yeah, Torp Carolyn. Maybe with Leather Cannon. The Leather Cannons could be decent against skirmishers. He's aging up to the Naturalist versus the Quartermaster. Marie Antoinette, she'll likely lose her head multiple times this game. Versus Lorez Lang, which is probably a randomly generated name. You got some orangutan here, some monkeys, or apes. It looks like it's not going to Harambe any of them. We got the Huron Scout here. You can go scouting around. Plus, he does offer some anti-mercenary damage if he keeps them alive. The Naturalist still being researched. Got Hunted Doggos and the Placard Mines. Farmer's Age now completed. And I'll bring a shipment of villagers, but hasn't queued up any villagers just yet. There we go. Got a villager. We do not have the Dominions, give them 4 torps. These also are tin mines. They have less coin around them. He may decide to put torps next to some of these other mines up here. Just around this copper mine, though the road is partially the way. Maybe around this copper mine then. stable being built. You may be eyeing for some hussars to be aggressive with. Here are the torps, and I was from the wrong player when I mentioned about the torp stuff, but he is eyeing for. He's gonna employ them next to this copper mine here. Yep, he will ploy out around that mine. Got some hussars being shipped or being deployed on in. Shim of wood there as well. Kitty cat being gunned on down to steal the pool quicksilver. And the torps shall be built. Got a round of hussars now pulled on the field, ready to raid. Villager's taking some damage there. One villager does go down. Another villager's getting hit. Does get inside the town center. Another one of the hussars do go down. Villager may get focused down here as well. He does escape, however. Hussar seeing more fire. And now we've got a barracks being pulled in the field. Applying an eye for a round of Carolines. French players now shipping some gold. But maybe want to pull the villagers off of gold and onto food in order to help age up. And he's actually is booting the Jesuits, so you will get out some light cavalry relatively soon. You now also have a mark going on up, as well as a barracks. Eisenberg Ironworks now being shipped on in as well. To improve his coin collection rate from his torps. Saga does go down. Do now have these Carolines in the field. They do, like I said, bonus damage versus heavy cav at range. They also do have slightly higher attack speed, so they are still similar to the Musketeers.
Yo.
Hussars will take out this monkey. And it is a live oak stand. Carolines torching this down. Carolines do have same torch damage right on Musketeers. They do also have good melee damage. Good number of Carolines now being deployed on out. And his opponent is aging up to the Exile Prince. The Conquistadors are of course a light cavalry unit. They won't see any bonus damage from the Carolines. They have a slight AoE to their attack as well. But overall, going for skirmishers was probably the better idea when he ages on up. Hussars takes a fire. One Hussar does go down. He is now aged on up, and I actually don't remember what he aged up with. That may have been the fast age up, I'm not sure. You have now the Falcon that's being shipped on in as well, which should be good against those Carolines. And also unclaimed polecats. And rather than trying to eat them, you just rip off the fur. Villagers may look inside the town center. Hidden mines are almost out either way. Shipment is now available. Maybe the Crassiers? Or no, the 8 skirmishers will probably be a little bit better. He does go with shipment of wood. Conquistadors push forward. Carolines do not have any multipliers against any sort of cavalry in melee. There's the Falconets. They're going to do some good work. They don't manage to get a volley off. Conquistadors don't have the greatest health. They have 30% range resist in the one AoE. And also, they're not veteran at the moment either. Coin there. He almost had enough resources to Agion up. Not sure the shipment coin would be great. He could afford it, or either the team house of Burdenette. Falconet sits on up. Does not manage to fire. He is aging on up to the Exile Prince. Skirmishers and Dragoons being pulled him out. Training post under fire. He could pin him after all retreating back go this way, but he's trying to siege down Smone's market. Those are pretty fort, but there's way too much light cavalry for him to pursue. I wonder he has the smokeless power to research. No, he does not. He can't afford it. It is 500 resources, so it is expensive. Along with the religion, Jesuits bring smokeless power to increase their gunpowder unit damage. Jesus and guns. What more do you need? Probably beer. Corpse now being torched. Carolyn's pretty forward. They're not better than Carolyn's just yet. Got some water bison here to help protect them. The barracks also set up in a heretical angle, so best CV removes it from existence. French villagers trying to escape on out there. The scout is stabbing the hussars. Barracks has gone down. And he does go and pack on up and head back home. Got a number of exposed villagers here. French villagers have the same durability in melee as regular villagers, since they have range resist rather than melee resist. However, it's going to lose a lot of villagers. Light cavalry tries to way forward. Does get a good volley on the dragoon. Or the hussar. Dragoons and conquistadors pretty forward. Falconets as well. He has a handful of skirmishers to help them out. And since he's really stacking up, the AoE damage from these conquistadors are actually doing some significant damage. Excellent volley there from the falconets. The explorer and the remaining falconets, or the Carolines, will go down. Big loss there by Red. He did get some good losses, or inflict some good losses on the villagers. The French player is actually pretty close to aging on up. Has 26 villagers versus 33. So the Swedish colony is much better, even though the French villagers are better individually. There's also all the torps. Now the platoon fire inflicts more damage against heavy cavalry and shock infantry at range. Also increases what their range damage by 15% or 10%, which may not be super useful at the moment. They do attack at high speed, so he's fighting against a large amount of light cavalry. They don't have access to light infantry, do they? You could have got the card to enable Jaegers as a light infantry unit, but he does not have that card. Befehl? He does have some Hulk-Palties blown in the field, which have less range and AoE attack themselves, like Conquistadors. Right now, the Conquistadors are just straight up better. They have a little bit extra damage and a little bit extra range. Falconet's getting some great hits there. We got one Falconet still remaining. Another round of those Carolines going on down. Barracks is taking some fire. Skirmishers are not a great siege unit, but the Falconet is a dedicated siege unit. Another round of Carolines do get hit there. He probably was torching out the skirmishers, so when he deploys out more units, he can get a good volley onto them. There goes the barracks. Caroline charge time remaining. The charge has its worn off. They have good melee damage, that's for sure. They have same damage in melee as in range. They have, but they do have, of course, better attack speed in melee. Militia pull on a few. Dragoons and Conquistadors need some great damage there. More Dragoons, more Conquistadors. Hey, just pull out light cavalry since his opponent couldn't really properly counter them. And that is the end of the replay. This is Angry saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.